నమస్కారం. నా ఈ ప్రయత్నం మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే గనక మన ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకొని పై జాబితాలోని మరిన్ని వీడియోలను చూడటం ద్వారా మీ నైపుణ్యాలను, జ్ఞానాన్ని కూడా అభివృద్ధి చేసుకోవడానికి ప్రయత్నించండి. జై హింద్.
In sports, we know a game is not over until it's over. In chess, never count out a piece until it is removed from the board. A piece that seems doomed can still gain more before it exits the board by capturing a piece or forcing the opponent to remove that piece in a way that makes their position worse, such as giving up the right to castle or causing doubled pawns. The tactic of gaining more from a piece certain to be captured is known as a desperado tactic. Let's take a look at some examples. In this position, White's knight on a8 is trapped. It cannot safely escape to any square, and White cannot guard it in any way. Does this mean that the knight can no longer help White? By staying alert, using the desperado tactic, the knight can capture the pawn on b6. After knight takes b6, the knight gains another pawn before getting captured with a takes b6. Let's take a look at another example. Black has just played g4, forking White's queen and rook. If White moves the queen away to safety, White loses a rook for Black's pawn after g takes h3. Before retreating the queen, can White get more from the rook? The desperado tactic, rook takes h7, captures Black's knight on h7, at least getting a knight for the rook. The desperado tactic can come as a shock to the opponent, as a piece that will be captured suddenly gains something more before exiting the board. Another tactic that can catch your opponent off guard is a move called Zwischenzug. Zwischenzug is German for in-between move. In this position, Black plays bishop takes c3, expecting White to recapture the bishop when Black is prepared to castle on the next turn. In chess, unlike checkers, you are not forced to recapture a piece. White first plays the Zwischenzug, or in-between move, queen a4, checking the Black king and preventing Black from castling. After king f8, now White recaptures the bishop with bishop takes c3. Let's take a look at another example of Zwischenzug. In this position, Black plays rook takes a8, expecting White to recapture the rook with rook takes a8, and after Black recaptures the rook, Black has won a knight from all of the trades. White, however, finds a Zwischenzug that deflects Black's king away from the threatened rook first. Can you find the move? That's right, rook f to b1 check. This is played first, and after the king moves away with king c7, now White plays rook takes a8, winning a rook for a knight. Now that you've learned the desperado and Zwischenzug tactics, let's see if you can spot them in the following positions.